Community Council for the first time this last Thursday evening, and was accepted into the Zoom meeting a little late because due to my not seeing the smaller notation on time and meeting changes at the bottom of the Facebook page. I listened through the meeting for roughly half an hour before the meeting began to adjourn. I interjected then, apologizing for any unintentional etiquette breach because I had not heard anything about AO 2021-13. In short, the meeting was adjourned anyway, and I was asked if I wanted to speak to one of my assembly members who was present at the meeting. I said no, and stated my lack of faith in his willingness to listen to my opinion. After a brief moment of going back and forth, after a brief moment of going back and forth with those on Zoom and this assembly member, I again expressed my opposition to the upcoming ordinance. My assembly member's last comment before I was muted and dropped from the Zoom call was, "Well, I have the vote now, don't I?" Sir, all of you may smugly be enjoying your power right now, but your abuse of that privilege is egregious. And in the end, the voters will remember and use their authority as your bosses to vote you out. You and the majority of this assembly wield mandates and ordinances in a manner that smacks of despotism. And I ask Anchorage to stand up and take back that power through their voices and their votes. It's about time to give up on this assembly, not because we don't care, but because you don't.
Thank you for your testimony. Welcome.
My name is Deanna Nelson. I'm in District 5. I emailed some of my concerns to all of you and was replied to very rapidly and thoughtfully by Mr. Whittleton. Thank you very much. Masks have been the topic of discussion this evening. I would like to divert from that just a little bit. And I have to start by saying I'm so disappointed in the assembly member who by phone, okay, I'm going to back up just a second. Many people who have spoken here lump all these assembly members, including the ones that we can't see, and that's so unfortunate, together. You know, like it's you all, it's you against us, you know. It's grievous to me to hear that, and it's grievous that we feel not listened to because we're not engaged with visually. But then to hear him say, lumping everyone who has spoken this evening into a category of spreading disinformation, including the woman who is a wife of a pulmonary specialist, the doctor who takes care of the patients at the Pioneer Home. It's astounding to me to have that kind of disrespect shown. I'm sorry. Oh my word, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, I'm going to say what I'm going to say now. I did.
In the restaurant industry for a year, so it's been an interesting year. I started off actually volunteering for you on your campaign. This time around, I'm spending a lot of time here trying to figure out how I can get us all back to work and how I can do that. And I've been watching how the assembly functions, and when I was looking at this, a weird question kind of occurred to me. Well, a lot of questions did. But one of them, the one I wanted to raise, was with Forrest. And I know I can ask questions you're not required to answer, right? That's correct?
So typically questions, we take them up during deliberation. So you can ask them and then we may answer them during deliberation after the public hearing.
Okay. My question is for Forrest. You're running for mayor. If masks are safe and effective and we're required to wear them and those requirements are being enforced in this building, then why have you not been present for an assembly meeting for months? Oh wait, I got 2 minutes.
So as I stated before, sir, questions are typically answered during deliberation after the public hearing.
Okay. He can answer now, though, if he wants. He has that option, and he's got 1 minute and 45 seconds. You there, Forrest?